Hello and welcome back to XCom 2. We're about to touch down for Operation Dripping Star in the Slums District of Vancouver. We've got the Resistance have set up like a data tap or something, and Advent have found it and are about to try and destroy it. So we're about to go and, well, basically try and stop them doing that. Let's get to it. Banzai!
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Okay, so we've got to get all the way over here. What do we have along the way? We've got this this nice building off to the side. We could use the high ground to get some shots across this direction, being generally quite useful. That's a possibility. I'm a little worried about this big roadway here. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some Advent troopers or something along there on the way. Is there anything else interesting around? Doesn't really look like it. So we might try and get Jack up onto the roadway. But in doing so, I'll want to take a longish way round rather than just barreling straight for it. But for the moment, let's get Arthur Matthews to move up to here. Can you see anything? Oh, you can see a security tower. Well, it's probably worth us checking out to see if Boz can hack that, and if so, if Boz can get anything out of it. So let's move up a little and start a hack. The gremlins are quite stealthy, so they won't get noticed by enemy troops unless the whole squad is out of concealment. So this is only situationally useful, and this is pretty rubbish for where we are at the moment. And the failure chance is quite large. No, I think we'll just cancel. And we'll find something better to do. So, what can we do that's better? Nothing for the moment. Let's have a think about this. So, I kind of want to run Jack up here, actually, straight away. Although my gut is saying don't be quite so crazy, stick to blue moves. So yeah, let's just advance along in a more sensible fashion. We already know there's nothing over here just yet, so let's move Reynolds up to this van. And we can move Jack. Where should we put Jack? It looks like there are some spots around which will get us exposed, which we should be aware of. Maybe we can run him up here. Say to this point, he might be able to scout out some enemies from there.
Rolling out.
Jump through the security fence, which oddly isn't an alarm. Ah!
Although they bear some resemblance to the Sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Well, I'm quite glad we didn't just barrel straight up there yet. Yes. Okay, alright, well, let's have a think. Let's move into some better places in case they advance around. We can't make it all the way, well, we sort of can a little. A bit worried about being caught off guard from on top, so let's just advance to here with Boz. And we'll bring Arthur Matthews over to here.
Rolling.
And that will do for the moment. Okay, so they're coming down, and we've got an Advent officer there starting to shoot the device already. That's not great for us. Probably gives us about 10 turns, I think. who can you see? Okay, so you can see the sectoid. And you can just see the sectoid. There's still the Advent Trooper around somewhere. What else can everyone else do? You can see the sectoid, you can see the sectoid, and you can see the sectoid. So we could set up a nice Overwatch trap. Let's see. If we advance to... Arthur Matthews has a shotgun. And a grenade. How's your grenade arm? About that far. It's not going to be close enough. Let's bring you forwards to here. I really wish that I could open with a grenade up here, actually. Take out all of the... Ooh, can I? Possibly. Thought I saw it for a second there. There. Try and take out the cover that the sectoid is using and have lots of Overwatch from everyone else. That sounds pretty nice. So, Boz would go on Overwatch.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
Probably just bring Reynolds up to where Arthur was a second ago, or maybe over here,
I'm on the move.
and go on Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Wait with Matthews. Go on Overwatch with a sniper rifle. I wonder if it, because hypothetically, this should blow out the ground underneath the sectoid. So if I can get it again, I'm wondering if he'll be able to shoot with a sniper rifle while the sectoid is falling through the air. But let's see how this goes.
Get ready for a surprise.
Well, that did 2 damage, falling damage I guess only. Not great. He is running though. 3 damage, that makes 5 in total. Oh, 6, he's dead. 4, lovely, perfect. Good work, squad.
Enemy destroyed.
I mean, okay, we're revealed, but that was really good. That event officer's still there. Hey, leave that device alone. Come focus on us or something, maybe. I'm just going to leave Jack there for the moment. Deal with everyone else. So, we could bring Arthur to here. For the time being, yes. Advance a little. And then move Boz up. Where can you get to, Boz? You can't really get anywhere that's very useful. So, how about we put you in hard cover over here? Gremlin gets there first. Right, there's 2 of you. And Arthur can see 1 of you. And not great hit, but it could be worse. Ah, Jack, you can see someone. 67%. You may as well take that shot. Come on, Jack, don't let us down. Lovely.
Target eliminated.
Thank you very much, Jack. So, Arthur and Dawn. Let's advance Dawn up to here, catch up a little. And Arthur, I am just going to put you on Overwatch at the moment, because you don't have a great many options available. Oh, that's a sectoid blaster, that is. Ooh, it's quite long range. Yeah, I'm not surprised that missed.
Adjusting aim.
Ooh. Fortunate, he actually cares more about destroying that target and shouting at us. Fair enough. Right, what's your chance to hit? 55%? We can certainly improve that with a grenade or two. If we get a frag grenade over there, get rid of all of his cover. But I suppose before we do that, we could actually move to a better position ourselves. Better in what sense? Let's move to here.
Confirmed.
And then frag grenade.
Frag out.
Funt. Okay, Jack, what's your chance to hit now? Still 55. That pillar is in the way, isn't it? Okay. Well, take it, you may as well. Nice. Good work, Jack. You're all going to need to reload next turn, but that's alright, we can move you and reload and maybe you can be slightly more useful. So, Arthur Matthews, you can advance. Boz could also move around, but let's bring Arthur up a little first. We'll go to this spot along the way. Just to scout a little before we commit, and then, yes, if we advance to here. Boz, we already know that there is a sectoid over this way, but I don't want you to get too far away from the rest of the squad. So if I bring you to here, we can bring you back again.
Objective here.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
We're working on it. And nothing else visible here at the moment, so actually let's just overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And wait and see what happens. Hello, Advent.
Enemy's still up. Got some advent here.
Okay, so it's one sectoid and one Advent. Oh, and he's gone high. Okay. Need to reload, otherwise that would be really good. Let's move over here and reload.
Let's do this.
Okay. Dawn has flashbangs, but also bullets available. Arthur can move into some okay cover. That's probably a good idea. He's got no grenades. Boz has a grenade. So Boz could move it here and then grenade sectoid.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yes, that's right. Run, civilians.
Grenade.
That should make it possible for everyone else to shoot.
That's affirmative.
So Arthur, how's your shot from here? 61%. That's pretty good. And Dawn, can you even get somewhere that you can hit? That is a no. That is a no. This is a no. This is a yes, but it's all the way out in the open. That's not good. This is okay. Yeah, alright. You can move to here and take a shot. 67%, 47%. Let's go for... yeah, let's go... I don't know which to go for. Okay, the sectoid dude is going to flee. The Advent Trooper is probably just going to shoot us, so let's try and take out the Advent Trooper. I know it's a worse chance to hit, but the sectoid guy might just try and raise a zombie dude instead. I suppose I could flashbang them both. Yes, let's do that.
For you.
Tactical. Funt. Flash. Should reduce their offensive capabilities for next turn. What are you two doing? Moving a bit. Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
Yes, that's what I just said. An Advent Trooper is moving into the building. That's annoying. Okay, Jack. You've got a 69% and a 61%. I actually kind of want to send Arthur Matthews in to stab this guy. So let's go in here and I wonder what the chance to hit is. 88%? Yes. Yes, that's probably worth it. Let's go risk this. Doesn't really matter which window you go in through. Haha! Good work, Arthur.
Enemy down.
And then, can we get Boz into a position to flank the sectoid safely? Not safely. We can do it very unsafely. Okay, let's try this.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So it's an 88% chance to hit. And then we've always got the backup option of bringing over Dawn as well if we needed it. Oh, some loot.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Thank you, Bradford.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And we got an Illyrium core out of that.
I got something new.
So, that was Operation Dripping Star. Relatively short. It's only like kind of against the clock because the enemies are trying to destroy something with a lot of health, but as you saw, as soon as you start to distract them, yeah, they turn their fire on you, and well, you're kind of earning more time by being in the crosshairs yourself. Let's get this Illyrium core back to base and see what that's all about. Apparently, we spent a little bit more time in cover. It's probably a good thing. But good work, everyone, especially Clark. He got some fantastic shots in that.
I expected something of a learning curve for
Triumphant.
our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
Good work, everyone except apparently Reynolds. So we've got some promotions to go through. I suppose I may as well do them now. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to get Clark moving more down the gunslinger side rather than the sniper side. For the moment, he can just get return fire. Long watch sounds kind of interesting, but there's like kill zone further down the tree, which doesn't require long watch in order to overwatch in squad sight areas. I'm not a massive fan of squad sight anyway because it has a penalty to accuracy when outside of vision range, so it does have its downside, but it's still pretty good. Boz, you are getting combat protocol. Just the I don't really take medkits around. I'm not very good at keeping people healed, so I think combat protocol is going to be the way I go down there. And you, Mr. Matthews, you're going to be Phantom. Phantom will allow Matthews to remain in concealment when the rest of the squad is revealed. Alternatively, start in concealment on missions where you don't have the entire squad start concealed. The downside is, of course, that he won't take part in ambushes then. So it's a little bit of give and take, but the ability to keep scouting for other people later, I think that's going to be incredibly useful. So there we have it. Good work, team. Illyrium core. We could use them to power a variety of advanced weapons, armors, and munitions. I guess we need to research something about that. Cutscene.
Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception.
Is it you?
It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside.
Nice.
It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
Okay.
What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world.
Oh, I can't read any of that.
Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown.
Huh.
Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Hey, glad he's still alive.
New objective added.
Okay, research, communications, fly to black site, make contact. Pretty straightforward.
I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Thanks. Only like 2 days on the job, so that's really, really nice of you to say. And of course we've got an engineer, Zichenko. Wow, he's going to be an amazing engineer. He sounds Russian. Anatoly Zinchenko.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out
He looks
space
Russian.
for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Okay, but priority for Mr. Zinchenko here is to help the Guerrilla Tactics School get up to speed. There we go. 50% increase in production speed. Should drop that down to about 5 days. There. Lovely. Alright, I think back to the bridge.
Local Resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first.
Okay.
This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Operation Steel Steed. That's going to be fun. Ooh. Okay, so now we're starting, if I just do not now on this, we're starting to get various options available. We can get go get more rookies, or we can go continue scanning at the Firaxis. And I think we're going to do that, mostly because the scientist is going to be more useful than some more cannon fodder for us at the moment. Although alien biotech will research in just a moment. Hello, Doctor.
Imagine my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe.
Don't like the idea of there being
Tactical
ghosts in my
combat
head.
simulations.
Yeah, I suppose they're in the chip, aren't they?
The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did.
You could
Though
just
this
say
may
survived.
seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
I wonder if there were any other XCom commanders that were captured and chipped up like me. Alright, Advent Officer, Autopsy Research.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Now, this facility that's available here, the Advanced Warfare Center, is amazing. Like, super amazing. Every time you rank up one of your troops, they'll get a random ability from a tree outside of their own. Well, not every time. There is a chance every time that they level up that they'll get a random ability. So we really want to get that built as quickly as possible. So what I'm actually going to do is let's research hybrid materials for the moment.
That research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available. I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis.
Man, you are just a
Since
budding
the
Varlin, aren't you?
will likely have expired long before arrival here. I may rely on a faster, more
You just want to hack open someone's head.
this time around.
Commander?
Right, so I was going to go to build facilities, and I'm going to pull that engineer off of the Guerrilla Tactics School speed increase. And I'm going to put him on, come on, clearing some alien debris.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility.
That's my plan. So, we're going to have Anton excavate this place in 5 days, which we would have to do after the Guerrilla Tactics School if we'd left him in there. So this is the fastest that we're going to be able to start construction on that Advanced Warfare Center. Definitely worthwhile in my view. So, let's...
We noticed early on that the Avenger has a tendency to dip forward when the power core is under load without the engines engaged. At first I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue, but now I'm starting to think it's all just part of the alien's grand design. The core itself may not be entirely stable, which would explain why the aliens went through so much trouble to isolate it in the bow.
He's saying they basically hacked it together really quickly, because that sounds about right. Okay, back to scanning. Come on, scientist.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Not quite. I was hoping for a new scientist before this, but let's assign some new research. Okay, so we can make a nanoscale vest and research plated armor. Nanoscale vest, I think, just takes supplies, gives our guys like a little bit of extra health. Let's go for the Advent Officer Autopsy.
The Advent officers appear to be similar.
Since Tygan really wants to chop into something's head.
In terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Blech. And back to scanning. Andrea Bell. Nice. So having scientists on team will increase the speed of our research.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
You're welcome. And each subsequent scientist will have a lower increase in research speed. Okay, we may as well fly and investigate these rookies, or at least start to.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Interesting. extract VIP from Advent City. We'll get a scientist and some intel from that. Yes, I think we will go and try and do Operation Ghost Mask. Let's fly over there now.
United States.
So, just before I go out, if I pull all the way back. So what I just wanted to do quickly was check how much the nanoscale vest costs to build. It's 2 troopers and 30 supplies, so I'd only be able to build 2 of them, I think. Let me check the inventory. Yes, I've got enough corpses for 3, but only enough supplies for 2. But the downside is that if I do that, it won't let me take grenade on the person that's got the nanoscale vest, and that's not good. There we go, cancel mission, launch mission. So, we're taking you guys again. Same loadout as last time, no need to change it at this point. Let's kick things off. Go grab us a VIP.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
The Resistance is asking for our help in extracting a VIP who had been providing reconnaissance data in this area. We've got the coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this work.
So, Operation Ghost Mask. We're going to be grabbing a good VIP. There are other missions to grab/kill bad VIPs. And if memory serves, we've got a limited time window during this sort of mission to grab him and get him to the extraction point with the rest of our team. So, join me next time for Operation Ghost Mask. Coming up next time.